Hi everyone, today I'm here with Lavabella and today I'm gonna show you how to make these bowls with printed cereal on it. And I made a couple of them so they're interchangeable. I made some spaghetti and meatballs, and the reason that I made these was because my daughter has this Lavabella and she comes with the spoon but doesn't come with any plates to feed her, and my daughter asked me to make her a little plate with food inside so she can feed her Lavabella. And that's why I made these, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so you're gonna need the bowl that you want to use. You're gonna need a hot glue gun. You're gonna need a pencil, a glue stick, paper board, scissors. You're gonna need a scrap piece of paper, and then the images you want to use, and I'm going to use these images, and you're going to need 2 of those. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to trace the bottom of your bowl. So you just put your bowl there and you trace all around it, and then once you have that, you're going to trace the top of it, and then you trace that, and then for the side, I'm going to just put my bowl down here, and I'm going to mark where I want what it's gonna look like. So I have my 2 marks, and then I'm gonna make like a little rainbow to go along, and I'm just going to make a rainbow between those 2 lines that I just okay, and then you're gonna cut out both circles, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so this is what I came up with, and then on the bottom one it fit perfectly, and I left it the way it is. On the top one I had to make some adjustments because it was, you know, it was like that, so I had to cut a little bit off so it can fit inside of the bowl like that. And then I made a little opening here for the spoon to go in there, and what I did there, I just folded it in half and then just took my scissors and cut. And this is the side, and that's that. And what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna trace everything onto the paperboard here. And then once I trace everything, before you cut it out, there's something you have to do with this part first. So I'm going to go ahead and trace these, and then I will show you what I do here before I cut it out. Okay, so I've traced my circles and then my the side part. And then what you do next, before you cut the circles you can cut out as they are. But for this one, you're going to make like a little, on the bottom of the circle here, you're gonna, like a 1/4 of an inch, another line, and that's where you're gonna cut this. And just at the bottom one, you don't have to do on the top. If you want, you can do the same thing on the top, but I'm just gonna do the bottom one. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut right at this line here, and then I'm gonna show you what to do next. Okay guys, so I have my pieces here cut out, and here's the one that I did with the extra line down there, and I'll show you what to do next with that one. But I did want to mention, you guys, if you guys don't want to do the bottom and the side for this, all you have to do is put your picture up here, and it's done if you want. But I want to do the bottom and the side to give it more support so it doesn't sink in, or when my daughter sticks her spoon in here, it doesn't like pop out very easily. So for the sides, what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna make little notches right up to the line, and you're gonna do notches all the way across down there. Okay, so I've already done my notches here, and the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fold those notches down all the way. So go ahead and do all that. Okay, guys, so now that you have these notches, you're going to put hot glue on this, and you're going to start gluing this part and folding and put it in there. So I'm going to start hot gluing that next. Okay guys, so I hot glued this part inside, as you can see right there, and I'm going to take my bowl and I'm going to put it in there, and as you can see it's too high, so I have to trim this part a little bit to make it fit below the bow. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. Okay, so I've trimmed it and now it fits inside the bowl, and now this can go on top. But before I glue everything down, I have to take my images. So what I'm going to do with my images, I'm going to take this and put it in the middle here, trace it, cut it on one, and then take the bottom piece and cut the other one. So I'll do that next. Okay, so I've cut my image and now I'm gonna glue it to my paperboard here. Okay, good. So that's glued, and before I glue the bottom, I'm gonna try this on, and you see how there's like a space here. What I'm gonna do with my second image, I'm going to put it in here, but I don't want to glue it directly to just the bottom. I want it to get on the side here, and it's gonna require some manipulation so it can stick there. I want it to go up on the side so it can look like that, but I'm gonna work a little bit more and get this right the way I want it before I glue it down. Okay guys, so I have glued the inside here, and as you can see it's a little bit long, and that's because when I adjusted it, I want it to be as close as possible to the plate, so I don't want to see like a gap. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to put my top piece on right there. So I'm going to take my hot glue, and then I'm just going to take this out and just put hot glue all around. I'm going to just put it back in there and right where I want it, like that. And then I'm going to take it out and then just continue putting glue to make it more stable. Right here I'm going to press because it's not pressing. Okay, so that's that, and if you want you can glue it into the plate. I'm not going to do that because I actually made a couple, and I made a cereal one, and then my daughter can interchange them here. So there's my cereal one, and I have to pull that out, and then on this one, as you can see, I was short, but that's okay, it's not going to show. This is the first one I made. And that's a mac and cheese. This one's on the real snug. And then my spaghetti and meatballs here. And that's that. And like I said, there's a little opening here for the spoon. So that's it. Thanks for watching.